Now let's talk about quantic. In quantic, we have it as the highest power being 4, and we have 4 roots. You might have equal roots, but the roots are 4. Hence, you have something like this: ax raised to the power 4 plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus dx plus e equals 0. But the highest power is 4. Now, because of this situation, we are going to have 4 roots, which you can represent as alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. Now, as we used to do, we can say, let's divide through by x, a. So we are going to have x raised to the power 4 plus b over ax cubed plus c over ax squared plus d over ax plus e over a. Now that we have this, we are going to get this by multiplication of the factors. We know that we are going to have something like this: x when you have it like this, what do you do? We have already known the expansion for these 3. So you now multiply it by this so that we equate it to this, and then we'll be able to get our necessary summation. So x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma, we are going to have x raised to the power 3 minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x plus alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma x squared minus alpha beta gamma minus alpha beta gamma. We now multiply this by x minus delta. It will now give us the necessary equation we need. Now let's go ahead. So x minus delta. So this is going to give us x raised to the power 4 minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x squared. Oh, this x squared, x cubed plus alpha beta alpha gamma plus beta gamma x squared minus alpha beta gamma x. Here we are going to have minus delta x cubed minus delta, this one is going to be plus because of this minus sign, minus, so we are going to have this alpha delta plus beta delta plus gamma delta x squared. Here we are going to have minus, because this minus sign we are saying this alpha beta delta plus alpha gamma delta plus beta gamma delta x. And then we are going to have plus alpha beta gamma. Now let me organize it according to the powers of x, their and coefficients. So we are going to have, this one is going to give us x raised to the power 4. This one will join this. It will now give us minus alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta x cubed. This one will join this. So we are going to have plus alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus alpha delta plus beta gamma plus beta delta plus gamma delta. And that one we have x squared. I have to write it. So this one joins this one and this one will join. So I'm going to have this one to be minus alpha beta delta alpha beta gamma plus alpha beta delta plus alpha gamma delta plus beta gamma delta x plus alpha beta gamma delta. So please forgive me for that. You can see. So we now equate this to this to get all the necessary factors we want to get, or summation we want to get. Because we are involved with quadratics and cubic, this one will be very easy for us to do. So we can now say x raised to the power 4 plus b over a x cubed plus c over a x squared plus d over a x plus e over a is equal to x raised to the power 4 minus, let me write it out, okay, alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta x cubed minus plus alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus alpha delta plus beta gamma, wow, plus beta delta plus gamma delta x squared minus alpha beta gamma plus alpha beta delta plus alpha gamma delta plus beta gamma delta x plus, oh, this one should be alpha beta gamma delta. So please take it. So with this, we will now compare the coefficients of the powers of x to get the answers we are looking for. So just like in quadratic, summation alpha, which is equal to s1, is equal to minus b over a. Now, this is summation alpha beta is equal to c over a. You can see this one, c over a. Summation alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d over a. And alpha beta gamma delta is equal to e over a. So you can see minus, as in multiplying by minus 1, this one plus 1, minus 1, plus 1. Or you can say, as the sum is going about, as the sum is going, minus positive, minus positive. So that's how the trend moves for quadratic, cubic, and what's it called? Quartic. Now from this, you have already known this one already. I mean S1 or summation alpha. We can also get summation alpha squared from this if we work through the expansion. We can also get 1 over summation 1 over alpha. What I mean is we can get summation alpha squared, summation 1 over alpha. And then we can get summation alpha cube easily. This one has been shown to be summation alpha all squared minus 2 summation alpha. This is it. This one is shown to be minus coefficients of x over constant. So, but the best technique to use most times to find some of these values is recurrence. So when you use recurrence and you have known some of this, it will help you to solve so many questions. Let's look at some questions to solve. Now we have this. A quartic polynomial is given as x raised to the power 4 plus 3x squared minus x plus 5 equals 0. You know normally quartic has to have 5, but we are having 4 here. So which means one of them is missing. It has 0 coefficients. So let's express it very well. We are going to have x raised to the power 4 plus 3, 0x cubed plus 3x squared minus x plus 5 equals 0. And we have to find the value of S2 and S4. Now, we can easily get the value of S2, as I've explained before. S2 will equal to summation alpha squared minus 2 summation alpha beta. What is summation alpha? And that is equal to 0. Summation alpha beta is equal to 3. 3 over 1. So, summation. So, therefore, S2 will be equal to 0 squared minus 2 into 3. So, this is minus, this is positive, yeah. And that is minus 6. Now that I have S2, I know S1 too. S1 is also equal to 0. Okay, S1 is 0. From that, I can work on this equation here. So I have S4, this one is out of it, plus 3S2 minus S1 plus, you have to multiply the constant by 4. 20 is equal to 0. Now we have S2, we know what S1 is. So we have S4 plus 3 into minus 6. S1 is 0, minus 0 plus 20 equals 0. So S4 is equal to 20 minus 18. That is 2, minus 2. So S4 is minus 2. So S2 is equal to minus 6. S4 is equal to minus 2. So you can see how simple and easy we have gotten it. Now you have this. The polynomial x raised to the power 4 plus x cubed minus x plus 12 equals 0 as roots alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Find the polynomial with roots alpha squared, beta squared, gamma squared, delta squared. So in this instance, we have, this is the original, minus x plus 12 equals 0. Now, we want to find the equation with roots alpha squared, beta squared, gamma squared, delta squared. In this instance, it is good we use substitution. And how do we start? We first of all make y to be equal to x squared. Now replace y with this, that is x equals the root of y. So we replace this in the equation. Therefore, we are going to have root of y raised to the power 4 plus root of y all cubed minus root of y plus 12 equals 0. Okay, yeah. So we can now say y squared plus y raised to the power 3 over 2 minus y raised to the power half plus 12 equals 0. Now let me rearrange it so that when we square it, we are going to have our equation in the normal perspective. So we can now say y squared plus 12 is equal to y raised to the power 3 over 2 minus y raised to the power half. Now let's square both sides. Let's square both sides. So this is going to give us y raised to the power 4 plus 144 plus 24y squared. This one is going to give us y raised to the power 3. This one is going to give us y minus 2. Okay. Yeah, minus 2 into y raised to the power 3 over 2 times y raised to the power 1 over 2. And by the time you do this one, you see that this will give us y squared. Y cubed plus y minus 2y squared. So then you add this one, it's going to give you 2. Therefore, we can add y cubed plus 24y squared plus 2y squared minus y cubed minus y plus 144 equals 0. Oh, sorry, this is y raised to the power 4. So we can now say y raised to the power 4 minus y cubed plus 26 y squared minus y plus 144 equals 0 is the equation with the roots alpha squared, beta squared, gamma squared, and delta squared. For this, quatic, we have x raised to the power 4 minus x cubed plus 2x squared minus 2x minus 5 equals 0. We have to find s1, s minus 1, and s minus 2. s1, s minus 1, and s minus 2. So what do we have? X raised to the power 4 minus x cubed plus 2x squared minus 2x minus 5 equals 0. Now, to find s1, it's going to be minus 1 over 1. That is 1. To find s minus 1, that will be minus the coefficient of x over the constant. That is minus 2 over minus 5, and that is minus 2 over 5. Now to find s2, it's going to be summation alpha all squared minus 2 summation alpha beta. Summation alpha, we've gotten that one, 1. Summation alpha beta is going to be 2 over 1. So our answer is minus 3. So if you have gotten this, thank you so much. Please, any question is welcome in our channel. You'll find it in the description and in the comment section. Kindly comment, share, subscribe, like, please, and follow in our other channels. See you in the next class. Thank you very much.